Thank you for tuning in again. This is the Inward Vine Tarot, and I'm your tarot coach, Chandra Bosley. Thank you for clicking here for a message from your ancestors. This is a pick a deck reading, so you will pick a deck that speaks to you. Today we have green Aventurine. Yes, it's the stone of luck. It aids in prosperity. It improves connections with loved ones. Good heart chakra stone. Great, great, great. For those of you that may be in tune to deck number 1 with green Aventurine. Deck number 2, good red Jasper. Energy, stamina. This is the stone of endurance. Right? Focus and determination. Red Jasper. And also the third deck will be beautiful Sodalite. Sodalite's clear communication. It enhances your creativity. It develops your intuition, clarity of thought. Also good blue, good throat chakra energy right here with the Sodalite. So please take your time, see which one stands out to you, resonates with you. Then go to the description box below and click on the timestamp that corresponds with the deck. And we'll get started. I can't wait. See you there. Hey there, Deck 1. Thank you for coming on over. I see you were drawn to green Aventurine. As I was saying, this is like the stone of luck and prosperity and having, and it's also a heart chakra stone. So it increases our connections and our relationships, builds intimacy. But really, this is a stone that has its eye on money and good fortune and things like that. So I am excited to see what your ancestors have to say to you, since those were the stones that drew you over here. As I said, well, I've already created your deck for you, so let's see. All right, deck 1. Excuse me. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Chariot, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, Judgment. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cards here. Oh, beautiful message to you from them and the world. Okay, nice. Nine of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Chariot, Six of Swords, Ace of Wands, Judgment, the World. This is not a bad message right here coming to you. So let's thank your ancestors and loved ones for this message. Nine of Cups is the first thing I want to say. So your wish is good. And it's funny because you picked green Aventurine, which is the stone of luck. And you see right there, she has a good old treasure chest right there. She's happy. She's flowing and abundant. So if some of y'all were worried about, money or having enough, your ancestors want you to know that you will be provided for. You will be taken care of. Like I said, for those with money issues or those just really feeling lucky right now. So if you really want to go out and spend some time at the casino or pick up a lottery ticket, I think this may be a good time for you guys, your ancestors say. It looks like a good windfall of Knight of Cups. So something that makes your heart feel good. Your ancestors, you see there's a piece of mail down there. You know what I'm saying? So really, this is a good message to your heart. It's asking you to maybe soften a bit, here. This is somebody sending their love and grace to you. And this is someone younger. So if you had someone that passed away, maybe a brother or a young uncle, You know, some young cousin, you know, they're pretty much saying, hey, you got it. You got it. We're going to love on you. We're going to make sure that you're provided for. You know, so if you're ever worried about that, you don't need to be worried about those things. It wants you to move forward. Move forward in all your strength and in all your glory. You know, this is powerful movement right here. Your ancestors are saying, hey, you got the momentum. You can get going. You know, there's really he doesn't have any reins on these horses. You know, so it's like, go do your heart. Your heart's work will provide for you. Is kind of like what it's saying. Your ancestors are saying, hey, it'd be a windfall if you really just do what your heart desires and go in that direction. The Six of Swords they're telling me you need to move on. The things that you were doing in the past aren't going to apply today. So in order for you to get the comfort that you need, it's time to move forward. We have to let go of old things and move into new energy. And we may not have all the answers. The Six of Swords, it doesn't mean that she has all the answers as she moves away in her boat. You know, she just knows she has to move on from that particular space. Your ancestors say, hey, I need you to focus. Focus on the things. Don't get caught up in things that don't serve you. This Ace of Wands speaks to boldness. It speaks to really a good clarity for her and being on fire for the things that she wants to create. Your ancestors, I feel like they're telling me that maybe you lost a little bit of your fire. But this is saying, hey, pull it back out. Focus on the things you love. Go after it. With good intention, with knowing where you're trying to go ahead of time, you know, and maybe not having all the details, but go anyway. Follow the fire in your mind and in your heart. Yeah, it's time. Yeah. Oh, rebirth, judgment. You know, this is really a time to just be starting over. I feel like that is the message that your ancestors are telling you. It's time to spin the wheel. With this judgment and the wheel, it's time to move forward. It's time to let things go. It's time to move in a prosperous mind frame. This is very prosperous as well. So to even start with the Nine of Cups, and to end the row with the wheel. You know, this is luck as well. This is Sagittarius right there. And they're big. They're the Jupiter. You know, they're ruled by Jupiter, which is abundance. Doesn't she look abundant? You know, so it's your ancestors are saying, hey, you can have more. You just have to put your fire, your energy into it, and we got your back. You know, this wouldn't be a message if they weren't there to support you. They're definitely supporting you in all your endeavors. Yeah. 10 of Raphael, love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members happily ever after. So you can have the things you want. This is normally the 10 of Cups. You know, this is when the rainbows are out. You know, we know what's at the end of a rainbow, right? A treasure, supposedly. You know, so this is speaking to that as well. You having the things that you want. You having the things that you desire. Your family in a good space. Your money in a good space. You feeling secure, safe. Your emotions are flowing. You know what I'm saying? That's a good place. Your ancestors saying you're in a good place to manifest, to have the next things you need. This is a lucky time. It's asking you for you to get going. These two right here, you're going to have a windfall if you get to going. Cancer, immerse. So yeah, what is it that you want to do? Then immerse yourself in it. All of it. You know, it's time to get all the details together and move, deck one. They're not being shy about just engrossing yourself in the next steps. What is the next thing that you want to do? Because the universe is going to provide. But if you don't move or take the step, how does it know what to do for you? You know, it can only do so much without some action on your part. So, the Moonology deck says a fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Beautiful. So, look, things could be, I like this because you see the fire here too, the fire in her. This is asking your ancestors are like, there's a fire in this person. I need you to let them know that they need to let it go. They need to let it out. We're wanting to see you. We're ready to support you. You know, your family, your close relationships, you know, your ancestors are like, hey, this is a powerful person with a whole bunch of talents and gifts. We just don't know how to get them to move towards it. You know what I'm saying? And make all the things happen that they need to happen to make this windfall come your way, to make luck. You're in a place of luck. So do something right now, deck one, so you can see how life will show up for you. Oh, good. Rebirth. Now you have to understand that the judgment is the same. Your ancestors are saying it's time to release this. It's time to release your inner self. They know this person intimately. You know, they can see the spirit in you. It's time to let things go, for the wheel to spin in your favor. The 16 goes down to the 7. That's a beautiful number for the universe. Deck 1. They want you to have, and it can be fast if you want it to. You know what I'm saying? But you have to seriously sit down and really focus on those things. Fairness, the situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So if any of you are feeling like maybe some of you, I don't know, just random, if you're having a court issue or something like that, just know that it will work out fairly. You won't be on the short end of the stick with this, okay? But for the rest of it, just know, bring balance. My art is balance. You know, so it's about keeping this balance in your own mind, about where you're going, what you're doing, what you want to have, you know, not moving too fast, not moving too slow, not being too emotional about it, but not being too logical either. You know, there's this balance that you are having. I feel like some of you aren't moving fast enough. So they want you to inject a little more energy into what it is that you want so you can get going. Immersion. This immersing yourself in your own emotions, the things you want, that 10 of Cups, and then having it as well. All right, the High Priestess says, go with the flow, letting go, cleansing, and receiving. So if you're holding on to things, that could be keeping you from growing too. We have to forgive, let things go, so we can start letting new energy into our lives. They're like, yo, you've been hurt maybe, and you're scared, or maybe you failed on a prior attempt and you're a little gun shy this time. But it's time to go, deck one. I just feel like that. I just feel like they're saying, hey, get them to move. If we get them to move, then this happens. This happens. If you just get up, plan, do the things that you need to do to make it go forward. Yeah. Pleasure. Again, what is it that you want? Tanit is asking. You see this? The stars and the moon. This is hopes, dreams even. What's your pleasure, deck one? How do you want to show up in life? That's what it's asking you. Easy. Your ancestors are not being unclear about this. It's moving forward. If you are stuck, or in pain or whatever, we need to start working on getting those things cleared up, and healing and transforming ourselves. From the ancestor deck, elder, move beyond ancestral patterns. So somebody, maybe a grandmother, grandfather, or older aunt figure, or some older uncle, are coming through. Hey, we've done this already. We've passed up opportunities before from being scared. We didn't all the way live out our dreams or what we want you to. So break the patterns that have been going on in our life. Release these generational traumas. Your ancestors want you to be the example for the next generation. So they're asking you to pull out of whatever, if there's a funk you're in or you're not knowing what to do. Hey, this is the time right now. Oh, yeah, see? Release. Move beyond ancestral patterns. Let go. Cleansing and receiving. Whatever's been holding you up here, deck one, it's time to let that go. If this is, you've been, like I said, been hurt, traumatized by things, family members maybe, it's saying release the pain, release the hurt, forgive those who have, transgressed against you and trespassed against you and walked over you and hurt you. It's time to let it go. And some of you may be dealing with a family member that you have to forgive, that maybe hurt you. It's time to release that so the energy of your family can keep moving. Yes. An affirmation from Archangel Gabriel. I invite Archangel Gabriel to bring hope and intuition into my life. Beautiful. Hope, intuition, your pleasures, hopes, wishes, dreams. Stars, the star card in the tarot is that. Stars, wishes, dreams, hopes. The 9 of Cups in the tarot, wishes, dreams, hopes. This is the same again. Hope, intuition into your life. This is beautiful, deck one. Oh my goodness. Your ancestors are like, please just do this for us. You know what I'm saying? Do this for our family. Take the gifts that we didn't use and you do it. You maximize it for us. Then you have the Hermit, good practical planning, organization. This is taking time away. So some of you may need to do that in order to get clarity on the next step. Maybe take a little time to yourself away from others. But then also while you're there in the quiet and in the solitude, to make sure that your plans are clear, that you work things out. You set up a blueprint for the next phase. Deck one. I think this is a beautiful message. Yes, yes, and yes. And also, I don't know, this just came in too. So if some of you are pregnant, you know what I'm saying, that this will, your baby will be a rebirth, of one of your prior ancestors. Definitely, and most likely female. It'd be a little girl, so for those that are wondering about that, because I see a lot of love here. I see some rebirths and coming back. So maybe there's an ancestor of yours that is preparing a return here. So let's get some clarification on this right here. The sun. Yes. So finding out what you want, deck one, your own pleasures, like I say, your own happiness, the things that bring you alive. Yes, that bring you fire, deck one. It's time to start moving towards those things. We're not waiting anymore, deck one. This is your ancestors are like, hey, I need them to sit down and really plan this thing out and move. You know what I'm saying? Really, figure out what it is, your hopes, your dreams, desires is. They want to fulfill it for you, deck one. Yes. 10. And this right here, you see, this can be either, somebody overworked, overburdened, right? You can see that. He's holding a lot of wands. This is the 10 of wands. But it also means he's also harvesting and bringing it in. So he's got an overabundance. Something is really good. You know what I'm saying? An overabundance. Really good. Something that he can celebrate. Yeah, he's working hard. He's working hard, but what he's getting in return, is just so much greater. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles. So that means he's going to reap his rewards. So much he can put a little away, hold a little to his chest. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say your success is on the way, deck 1. You just have to own it and walk towards it. Your ancestors like, yo, you can bring a definite change to our family and to future generations. It's almost like they're counting on you to release things in your family. Bring balance back to your family. I think it's your responsibility. I feel like, yeah, and death along with it, transforming your family. Yeah, this is a good word from someone who has lost someone. Absolutely. They are talking to you very clearly. It's time to transform. It's time to end. I think I've already said that already. It's time to end what we were doing before and move forward. Deck 1. Money, luck, prosperity is at your door if you choose to walk through it. Your ancestors want to help you with this. They're asking for you to break generational patterns so you can open up the door to generational wealth. It's on you, deck 1. I hope this message resonated with you. If it did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll get back with you. But until next time, y'all take care and be safe. Well, hello, deck 2. Thank you. Thank you for coming on over here. I seen that you were drawn to red Jasper, which is our stone of endurance, of focus, of determination, of stamina. This is a stone of good energy. So whatever you're bringing to the table, they are going to be talking about your focus and how you can make things happen. This is funny too, because I had to be determined to even record this video. Each time I started, like they're out here doing the grass, and somebody was doing a leaf blower or something. Every time I kept trying to start this video, they would start it back up. It would take, okay, I would think I have a moment when it would stop. Okay, let me go ahead. Thinking it's over. No, it would start right back up. So it has been a challenge, but we are here now. I still hear them around, but just in a little bit of the distance. So if anybody here is wanting to start a lawn service or landscaping or anything like that, let this be a message to you, because that really put a thing right here on what we was doing. So we've already went through, shuffled the card, picked the deck out for you. So here we go, deck 2. 5 of Wands. Okay. Ace of Pentacles. Strength. Nice. Empress. Beautiful. 6 of Wands. Beautiful. Okay, so listen. I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's coming back again. Back to my front. It's you know what? So we just gonna go with it, because I feel like that is just something that is really fascinating, and hopefully you can't hear it too loud, if you can hear it at all. So 7 of Wands is the last. So pretty beautiful. So this is a message from your ancestors or from anyone who had significant effect or impact on your life. Okay. So 5 of Wands. Beautiful. So they're like, we got someone here who is is really focused on making a change. They may not have all the things in order, but they're going towards it. Like they're trying to figure out a way to reach, this fire. And sometimes there's failure. They may not can get it all the way, but there's a passion there to do it. They're learning. The Five of Wands speaks to learning. Outside of, there's a little chaos brewing, you know what I'm saying? But there's fire there. There's a get up and go. You know what I'm saying? There's people to help support you. Y'all just you have to get the pieces together. I feel like they're saying they get the pieces together. Then the universe can bless you with the great Ace of Pentacles. This is the security and safety that you're looking for, deck 2. But the amount of focus is, you see this, to get to this, is going to take focus and determination, which is what Red Jasper speaks to. They're focused, they're determined. They might not be succeeding right now, but they know what they're going for, trying to reach it. And I feel like they're telling me that, like, they're going for something. They're trying to reach for something right now, and the universe will provide. Is asking, and this is so beautiful. These coming in just back to back to back. Before the Six of Wands, my goodness. Your strength, the ability to birth new things, to hang in there, basically. To be rooted in your own strength. To be able to birth, to create beautiful things. And sometimes it takes a little longer than expected, deck 2. But your ancestors are like, this person has the ability and the strength to have what they want. They just got to push it out. Victory is yours. The Six of Wands speaks to that, where like everything is on you. The lights are on you. Everybody has seen what you've done. Like, you're on stage. I don't know who of you that may be performers or something like that. But that is where you're victorious. Where now, you go from that Five of Wands to the Six of Wands. This Five of Wands not really knowing, of reaching for this dream, for this fire. And then the Six of Wands is having it and then being successful. Victory. You know what I'm saying? And it's through this process of strength and securing yourself and then birthing the thing that you want. Birthing the thing that you want. Giving life to it, breathing life so you can be victorious. Right? So you can, with the Three of Cups, celebrate with friends, feeling like you have your mind, body, and soul in order. You know what I'm saying? You have 5, 6, 7 of Wands now. 7 of Wands is, you setting boundaries for yourself, you caring for yourself, you protecting yourself, your dreams, getting yourself, setting a bubble outside of yourself, meditating, praying on the thing, that fire that gets you going. When people may come at you, you're just peaceful. Very much a move away from this initial Five of Wands, Then you went to the victory. Then you went to, I'm able to care for myself comfortably. I'm able to celebrate my successes with others, my wishes and dreams with others. Woo! This is a good one, deck 2. This is a good one. And they're like this. You can be successful. But it's gonna take just a little bit more work from you, all right? So let's see what we got here. The Will, Archangel Jeremiel, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Does that not fit? Are they not talking to you? I'm just saying, we're doing something new. A new beginning, right? What are we birthing? They're like, you have a good idea. Let's get started. The wheel is of luck, of change. It's time to move things. Deck 2. Oh man, a change in direction that offers happiness. Look at these already. Happiness. These card 3 of Cups is happiness. Cups is the happiness suit. It's the emotions and feelings. You know, she's excited. They're excited. New beginnings. Deck 2. New beginnings. But it's asking you to, hey, let's pick up our energy. Let's get going here. You got to be in this for the long haul. Yeah, Virgo energy, digest. So taking in the information around you, learning from it, so you can build from that. There's a female, definitely a female, that's wanting to give you this message. Definitely a female that wants to give you this message, saying it's time to look past everything else. It's time to really focus in on what it is that we want to do. The Moonology card, take time to breathe out. Yes. Any of you that are feeling any type of pressure, deck 2, it's time to let that stuff go. Disseminating moon. We're releasing at this point. You know, those things that keep us depressed. Fear is like, that is the message that I'm getting. Maybe you've been going through some things like that have pulled away from your energy. But it's like, yo, let's get back in it. Let's focus again. Like this, I feel like maybe how you're feeling right now, where things are just all over the place. But it's like, hey, focus on that fire that you have, the talent within you. 99, compassion. Compassion for yourself. This is giving yourself grace. Your ancestors are like, child, relax a little. Relax a little. All of this is going to be taken care of. We got you. We're leading you. We're guiding you. You know what I'm saying? We just need you a little bit stronger and to realize that this is a new day. You know, Diana, focus attention. Of course, Red Jasper, I said it speaks to focus. It speaks to determination. So Diana, focus intention. Keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target, and you will make your mark. It's what they've been saying from the beginning. There's this focus that you need to have to make these new things manifest in your life. Focus, I said that from the beginning. You know, but I feel like some of you may have been going through a depressive moment. You know what I'm saying? Where you just didn't really feel the energy to put into birthing anything new. Right now, you're just really just protecting yourself first. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like they're holding you up to allow you to make some changes, to allow you to get energized. They will create a space for your rest. You know, so let's see what the High Priestess has to say. Idyllic times, the garden, paradise. Man, really speaks to this early Ace of Pentacles energy. You know, this is when we feel like our surroundings are safe and secure. You know, this is when we're having good times. This is when things are going well for us. We're moving towards that, deck 2. We're moving towards that. We're still in this wheel energy. The wheel energy spinning. It's still changing. It hasn't stopped. Once we get to the World card, that's when that wheel is stopped and everything is completely transformed. You're still in the process of that. You're still birthing something. You know, and some of you, if you're pregnant, good as well. You know what I'm saying? I think I could see that too. You know, maybe a Leo out there, Leo female out there. Could be, or also a Libra, you know, anything like that, a female. But I'm getting really feminine energy here that's coming through for you, deck two. Really feminine energy that's really guiding you right here. We got the Virgo, which is the maiden. We see the Leo, it's the female right there. We got the Empress right here. We don't have anything that, you know, Diana right here. There's a female on here. It's females everywhere. You have a male here, but even he speaks to something more feminine. He, you know, new beginnings, new birthing something new, end of delays. You know, so I'm really, this moon right here, take a time to breathe out, you know, and compassion. That's, you know, I'm really feeling a female ancestor of yours that's really trying to push you out of a place that it got you a little bit low. They're saying that you have strength. You can be victorious. You can be happy. You know what I'm saying? But you have to take time to breathe. Even the Virgo says take time. The Virgo is the hermit. You know, take time. Give yourself a moment. Even this, the Seven of Wands speaks to just taking time to breathe again. But you can be victorious. You can be happy. You can have idyllic times. Some of you may be traveling to an island, or any place that is beautiful for you. Alaska, somewhere off to yourself. You know, I really feel like that. But this message really is coming through strong female-wise. Aunt Nancy, betrayal. And maybe I feel like that's what had some of y'all, you know, somebody wicked, you know, really took something away from you, whether it's your trust, you know, the love for yourself, your own self-confidence. Somebody may have done that from a couple different ways, but you need to focus on your internal right here, your own intuition, the own things that satisfy you. To take time to, you know, really heal in this moment when things got a little chaotic. You know, it kind of knocked you off balance again at one time. But I feel like you're rising. You're rising, and you have support from this female ancestor. A trader, exchange energy to create abundance. So yeah, you can't stay away. You can't stay away. You know, you have to give more of yourself. You know, at some point here, you have to exchange with others. Life is reciprocal. You can't just take and you can't just give. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's what happened. You know, someone took too much and betrayed your trust. You know, and you haven't felt able to be able to move forward. You know, but this is saying, hey, in order for you to move forward, you have to learn again to give of yourself, so the universe will bless you, and it will. So whatever you've been thinking about, you know, whatever you may have had on the back burner now for a while, deck two, let's start looking at those things. You know, we're healing as well at the same time. So this isn't, I don't have any action cards here. It's not asking you to do anything. This person or whoever your ancestor is, or the person who had a great impact on you, is saying, hey, be graceful with yourself. Be compassionate with yourself. We love you. We're going to support you, whatever it is. We're there. We got your back. Pray. You know what I'm saying? Look up to the stars. Let us know your wishes and dreams so we can fulfill them. Forgiveness. So this right here on the bottom line, I'm telling you right here, somebody took from you too much. Somebody took from you too much, deck two. And I just feel like you're like, hey, it stunned you more than anything. Stunned you. But now it's time for forgiveness. It's time to, like I said, that is just too much. And then when you got this 99, the compassion, the forgiveness of yourself, of whoever hurt you or betrayed you, or if you hurt or betrayed or another, you need to forgive yourself as well, because it's time to move on. You know, we're closing in on the end of a cycle with this 99. This boils down to an 18, which boils down to another 9. So we're right there at this end of this cycle. Your ancestor is saying it's a little bit of more work to do here, deck 2. But focusing on getting your energy back together, you know, in your own bubble, in your own space, you know, healing for, you know, continuing to heal. So I am in harmonious flow with the moon's energy in all phases of life, the moon goddess. So the moon, she's going to ask us to focus on our shadow work, our intuition, you know, all phases of life, not getting caught up in the highs or the lows, but seeing it all and focusing all our attention on being in balance. You know, this is, I feel like things were taken from you. And it's like your ancestors, like, we see that. We see that somebody violated, you know, and took your foundation away. Maybe y'all was working towards somebody, and then all of a sudden somebody just took the wheels out from under you, took away your safety a little bit. But strength, your ancestors saying your strength is fantastic, and the Knight of Pentacles as well. Just it's saying it's on the way. That Ace of Pentacles, that Knight of Pentacles, bringing it. You know what I'm saying? This is just a safety and security back. I think this time you're not going to go through what you went through before, I feel like, deck 2. Your ancestors have got your back through this. Understand that it takes focused intention and determination to make it through certain things, but you have the strength, deck 2. It's telling me right here. And the thing that the Empress card is one of the most powerful cards in the whole deck. So when she comes out, it lets me know that you can create something that can have an abundant, beautiful outcome to it. You know, and we've been following it with the 6 of Wands, which is the victory card. That's just absolutely beautiful. And followed by the 3 of Cups card, which is celebrating, you know, wishes and dreams coming true with our friends. And this is really just focusing on feeling good, feeling better, getting everything in balance, you know, internally. So let's do a little bit of clarification right here. Yeah, buddy. 3 of Swords. Somebody broke your heart. Somebody did it, deck 2. You know, but getting back, you have to try to equal things back out again. I think you swung too far, maybe into more of a depressive state than, you know, healing. I'm still talking about this leaf blower. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but this feels, and it's not turned off this whole reading. We've been here 21, almost 22 minutes. So again, if somebody had an ancestor who did, you know, work on lawns and just stuff like that, pay attention to that. This reading is really for you as well. And if you have a dream to do stuff like that, you know, but in the meantime, this is really a good focus on getting past the hurts, the things that can throw us off and move forward. Yeah, you're looking to find out your new, you know, build a new foundation. You see that? This is structure now. You know what I'm saying? There's blueprints. You know, you're setting, that's what we should be doing right now. Setting a blueprint for the next phase. You know, we have to come into this healing for ourselves first, though. And the universe wants to give you that. All those together. Forgiveness and compassion. The Seven of Wands, self-care, self-love, protection, boundaries, healthy boundaries. Yes, let's clarify that over there. Balance. Absolutely, I said balance before with the Seven of Wands. It's getting back. Like I said, we went too far one way. Life doesn't end, you know, at all. Deck number 2. It doesn't end at all, even with some challenges. And last one, the Magician. Beautiful way to end this reading right here. The Magician, meaning the tools, your ancestors, you know, are speaking to your abilities, to make things happen. This is having all the tools necessary. This is being sound equally in mind, body, soul, you know, and using all your gifts and talents to make things happen. So think about that, deck 2, as you move forward, that you have the strength and that you have the tools, and that some female ancestor out here really, really has your back and really wanting you to swing back from whatever depressive state this is. And it may not, like I said, it may not be somebody hurt you, but you know, you have been hurting. I don't know, maybe you lost someone, grief, whatever it is, but it is time to start swinging back more towards the middle, deck 2, okay? Focus on building your energy, eat good food, drink some water, you know what I'm saying? Go out and exercise a little, deck 2. Focus. You got this. Continue up with being determined and building up all your endurance, okay? So thank you, deck 2, for tuning in. If this resonated at all, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll get back with you. So until next time, deck 2, y'all take care. Hey there, deck 3. How are y'all? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Thank you for being led over here to this message from your ancestor. You chose Sodalite, beautiful blue stone for clear communication. It enhances creativity. It develops your intuition, your clarity of thought. Good blue stone. Good throat chakra stone right here. Looks a lot like lapis. You know, they both of them get confused a lot of the time. But this Sodalite, and they both, you know, they're very, very similar, you know, and have similar properties too. So thank you for choosing that. And I appreciate that you're allowing for your ancestor to give you this message, or ancestors, or anybody who had a great impact upon your life. So let's go. 9 of Swords. Lovers, 4 of Wands, King of Cups, 4 of Cups, 10 of Wands, and 7 of Swords. All right. So your ancestors started off with the message of the 9 of Swords. As you see there, the 9 of Swords, this is a woman who's caught up in her own thoughts. They keep her up at night. You see the pillow. She's crying. She's stressed, depressed, overwhelmed, you know. But there's a new day on the other side of this. You see all the black birds. You see the white bird coming in right there. A new day. You may have been struggling, you know, with a relationship or a partnership or something right there with someone that keeps you up at night, deck 3. There's a relationship here that you're having trouble with, or had trouble with. And your ancestor wants you to know that you're going to come out great on the other side of it, deck 3. But that 9 of Swords doesn't speak to clear thinking. It doesn't speak to you using your intuition in the situation. So this is a good message saying that through this relationship, you will find happiness. So some of you, if you're struggling in a relationship, a marriage or something like that, that it'll come back around is what it's saying. It's just going to take a little bit of time. What you should be doing basically is what your ancestors saying is you need to be focused on yourself. You need to be focused on the things that make you happy, the things that calm you, center you. The King of Cups he doesn't have his emotions all over the place. He knows what he feels. He knows what he wants. He's aware of his emotions. But this right here, says it will bless you. Right here, maybe right now you're not getting exactly the things that you need that will fill you completely, deck 3. But you gaining clarity, sitting with yourself, learning the things that fill your cup. Because maybe life is giving you stuff, but that is not what you want or need, or maybe the person that you was with, something about that relationship that wasn't fulfilling in all ways. The 10 of Wands and the 7 of Swords. These two right here, you see she's moving away from a hectic situation. This guy, he's kind of on the move too, being real strategic, real stealth-like with his movements. This is also a deception card. So right here, I'm feeling like your ancestor is asking you to be real with yourself about a situation, that it can work out, but whatever you bring to the situation is what's going to help. I feel like a change has to be made in you. You have to decide what's going on. You have to decide your own happiness. And that's what your ancestor is saying. Like, you can have love, but let's be straight up in the love. You know what I'm saying? Let's be straight up. And if we can't, then let's move on. No need for deception. No need for behind the scenes type stuff. No, this is not a cake and have it too type of situation right here, deck 3. This is really getting clear on the things you want that make you happy. Things can turn and switch, but there's an honesty that has to be in place here. Your ancestors want to make sure that you're being real with yourself, being honest with yourself, focusing on what makes you happy, focusing on your own emotions, the things that satisfy you. If you need to walk away from something, do that before, any type of deception is involved. It's like if you're just clear on that, or even state what it is that you want. Be clear in what you want. That's going to help out the situation. The Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience. A time for your career rather than relationships. So you might not be in a place to have a relationship. This may be the time to walk away for something. Maybe you just can't fulfill because you don't know you. I feel like maybe that's why you chose Sodalite, so you can try to get some clarity, or at least be able to communicate clearly what it is that you want. This is a time to take for yourself to get clear before you involve someone else's heart. Take the time. And it's okay. That thing will be there if need be later. The happiness will come later. But right now, it's asking you to get in touch with your feelings, and walk away from the things that don't serve you, the things that weigh you down. If it's not fulfilling you, then let's do something else. All right? Conjunction, alliance. So when something's in conjunction, it's in close proximity to it. When we're thinking about in astrology, conjunction is when something is within like 0 to a couple degrees away from it. It's very, very close to each other, working in conjunction with it, not alone, but working in conjunction with it. And I feel like you making an alliance, you see these, because I'm the birds. It's time to soar is the word I got from your ancestor. You know what I'm saying? Use the power of their energy to spur you somewhere else. It's like they're saying, hey, we got your back. We want you to do the right thing. We know you're stressed and worried. You know what I'm saying? But always, always try to stay in unison with the universe. Don't try to set off on your own. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do right now. We just have to clean up a situation, I feel like your ancestor is saying. All right, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, bring love. So if you're trying to heal a relationship or something like that, bring love. Stubbornness, stubbornness gets us nowhere. And being cut off and things like that, that's not going to get us anywhere, deck 3. Bring love into the situation. And if this is the other way around, make them bring love into the situation too. Allow them to match you. But I really think this is more about you. You can be self-reliant. You can be insightful. You know what to do. The King of Cups will let you know what to do, because he's already examined his feelings. You know what to do already. So let's get them done. I feel like they're like, "Ooh, you're tarrying. You ain't getting it done." That's why this is so hard and painful. 26 love partnership. So yeah. So this is a relationship. And you see all the blue here too, the Queen of Michael that came out. Blue, and then you pick Sodalite. You know what I'm saying? There's blue up here as well. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with the king, all the water. So I'm trying to tell you, this could be a water sign that I'm dealing with here as well. So this love, it's like this relationship has been on your mind, is been overwhelming you, but this is like, hey, let some of this go. Let some of the burden down. Let some of the baggage down. Let's be real. Let's be honest. If there's something you need to say that clearly. Let's not be deceptive, deceitful. All those things get found out in the end anyway. Honesty is what's key. Being clear. My goodness, in your relationships, your ancestors saying, like, you need to be clear. If you are out here, just wilding out, you need to clear that up, or you'll never, get the situation where you want it. Oh, Suli, body of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, the ocean, to recharge your batteries. So again, go to the blue. I could be dealing with a water sign here. I'm telling you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I can feel like some energy there going on as well. It could be any, because I have some pentacles here, so that could be Virgos, Taurus, Capricorn. I have Aquarius right here, so that's an air sign. But I'm just saying, really, all these cups right here, you got cups here, this lovers, love partnership, bring love into the situation, alliances, career more than relationship, bodies of water. Again, the cups are water. There are emotions, our feelings. It's getting into, so go to the water, go to feel. Again, Go to feel again and say, go recharge your battery, especially if you're a water sign. You know, go spit, go. You know what I'm saying? Go fix it internally is saying, get clear, you know. Angelic assistant, all divine guidance, loving support. So they're there as well. Your ancestors ready to support you, to guide you along the way in your journey, because you may be alone right now in whatever you're dealing with, but they're saying, there, we're here to help you. You know, you're getting assistance not only from your ancestors, but from the angels as well. Yes, Medusa rage. Huh. So maybe working through that. Maybe you're angry about something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you didn't get what you want, so maybe you acted out, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? And that type of anger just caused a different situation. But we need to know that that isn't what gets us the good stuff. The rage doesn't get us to the good stuff. We have to heal that portion and see it, because rage makes us do things, you know, that are outside of our character, you know, and things that we don't normally do. We have to meet rage with love. So you have to really start dealing with that, deck 3. Yeah, Earth Guardian, stay rooted and grounded. I like that. I like that. You know, so instead of just doing whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Stay rooted, stay grounded, you know, because whatever, like if you're doing just wild things, you know, there's consequences, there's repercussions to things. So staying rooted, staying grounded, you know, keeps us from being off in this energy, being deceptive and deceitful and doing things in the dark, you know, being, you know, in the background assassin, whatever, just doing things that can destroy relationships and all of that. But we need to really take some time to be clear, to figure out what we want. Destiny. Nice. I guess this is what we really need to be looking at, you know, more so than anything else. What is it that we want in the future? This is a partnership card too. Destiny. The destiny, because you see, you know, and they're being blessed together, but they're being talked to. They're talking to each other. This is higher self communication as well. You know, the lovers can speak to that also. These relationships, you know, that are destined to be together, you know, but a little work needs to be had. Or something that you want to have, something that is destined for you that nobody can take away, you know, that is yours. But you have to get to a certain place, deck 3, you know, to make all of this stuff come alive. All right, Spirit awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and aligned all aspects of my life to it fully. Great, following the destiny. Oh, and they're both both chakra cards as well. But look at that. Destiny, your spirit awakening. Until you let go of the rage, you know what I'm saying? Nothing really can show up in the way you want it until that happens. You know, and your spirit can't come alive and things can't happen for you until you release certain things, release these energies. You know, release the stagnant energies, you know, deceptive energies, things like that. We need to be getting away from those things and start focusing on your abilities, the things that you can be creative with. You know, that is where we need to be right now, getting rooted and grounded, letting go of some negative, hurtful behaviors and really moving into, you know, something of more strength. And the Empress, that's beautiful. So to have these right here at the end is like deck 3. Your ancestors are like, hey, you can have it. That Empress is about birthing, you know, having what you want, making things work, destiny, spirit awakens. I embrace my soul purpose and align all aspects fully. That speaks right to destiny. What is that? That is what we're looking at, deck 3. I think you've been focusing on all the wrong things. We need to not be focused so much on this relationship, because I'm not sure you're ready for the relationship in its current form. Personally, I really don't think you are ready for the relationship. I think this is about you, one, determining who you are. So even if you had a relationship, that person would know how to show up for you, how to be a partnership and an alliance with you. You know, if, I don't know, I just feel like there's a partnership, a relationship that you can grow from or grow towards. But there's some things that have to happen. So we have the Magician on the 9 of Swords. Like she's up, fear, depressed maybe, but the Magician speaks to healing, of transforming a situation. Like you have the power to transform that energy. You know, the Magician is like an alchemist. You know, to just really have the tools to switch up a situation. Excuse me, but again, it's up to you. Let's clarify the 7 of Swords with the Knight of Swords. Swords are about communication as well. Communicating clearly, even if it hurts. You know what I'm saying? Even if it hurts, because that's what's going to happen. Any type of deception, if that gets found out, that's going to hurt. So we need to be clear. That Knight of Swords is asking for you to be clear in your communication, to develop your communication, how you talk, to be clear in your thoughts. You know, yeah. So that's Queen of Wands, to be bold, to be courageous, you know, to bring fire to a situation. Yeah. We're going to do something different here. Deck 3, my Sodalites, and King of Cups. Nice. King of Cups twice. This means you're going to be really getting in touch with your emotions. You know what? I'm going to pull an extra card for you guys. I don't know why this feels like that, but we're going to do one more card here, deck 3. One more card to get just a little more clarity on this. There's a relationship. I'm not sure you need to be in this relationship. I think you need to be focusing on your needs, your desires. That's what I feel like is coming through from your ancestors. But let's see, and focusing on your own destiny, bringing that about. Saturn structure. Yeah. So a bit of restriction. Maybe you've been feeling that recently. Like maybe that relationship doesn't allow you to be all the way you. So let's make some changes then. Deck 3. Let's switch some things up. Even if the relationship doesn't look like what it did in the past or whatever, you can still, you know, make it to where people can be comfortable. You can be comfortable. They can be comfortable. You know, and this, like I say, this relationship could be with a person. It could be a business partnership. It could be any of that. But mostly, this is saying you have to bring a little bit of structure to this. So we can't be out here willy-nilly hurting other people and things like that. We need to get really clear and then communicate our wants clearly. That's what your ancestors is saying. Just clearly state what you want. You never know what you'll get. You know? So I hope that resonated with you, deck 3. If it did, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. And if you do, I'll be sure to get back with you. But until next time, y'all take care and be safe. Thank you.